When I do good, I feel good. When I do bad, I feel bad. Hey there, how's it going, you guys? Thanks for joining me for another episode of Bitcoin and Coffee. I'll be your host, Eugene Forrest. So what do we got going on with these crazy cryptocurrency markets? Everyone's pointing altcoin season. That's definitely obvious by the fact that Bitcoin's still down there in the low 9,200 area. No big movement. But of course, as you know, people are making gains, getting all that money, investing in altcoins, possibly DeFi or wherever you're at trading and trying to make that profit and a little bit of extra fiat cash. Don't get left behind, right? Because we tend to see that Bitcoin springs up very quickly. The blockchain's going to get pulled taunt here. The fiat cash price is going to be coming down or going up, whichever way you'd like to be looking at it. And remember, it's always about the revolution, because we need to go ahead and we need to get money that works for us instead of this money printer they can turn on and go ahead and make themselves millions, billions, and trillions whenever the hell they feel like it. Well, you know who's here preaching the good word of Bitcoin with me? My lovely co-host, Sammy.
Good evening, everyone.
You see that Beaky is really active.
He is very into it today.
I think he's super excited that we're back.
Yes.
That we got everybody here, and you know, he's trying to put the call out, trying to make sure all our friends get out here. They hit the thumbs up so that we show up on the side algorithm there of the rest of the videos. Maybe lure some people over here so we can get a good conversation going. Do you think that we're ready for a good conversation?
Of course.
It's been an entire week since we've been out here.
I know.
And of course, I'm a liar like usual. I know, Beak.
He apparently agrees. Okay. Yes.
But I said I was going to do a video while we were on vacation.
There was a lot of driving. And
a lot of being on the water.
Yes.
So it didn't work.
Really help facilitate those videos.
But then it's also a situation of Bitcoin's kind of boring. You know, it's not doing much.
Oh, man, you think it's boring?
Well, it's boring that there's not a lot to talk about, right? The price is going sideways, and it's those same old index cards that people have been going through. Let's point to China. Let's do India. Let's talk about power consumption, right? Let's go ahead and talk about regulation next and institutional investors. And right, we got a giant list. You go to Bitcoin's dead. You see everything they go through. They just keep repeating that.
The rigmarole.
So what do we got going on? Do we got anybody hanging out with us this evening?
Well, Paul Rouleau is here.
Paul Rouleau.
He says good evening.
Thank you, my friend. I'm glad that you could get out here and join us. Sorry we didn't get out and make any videos during the vacation. But, of course, I did bring us back a new coffee cup so that we can go ahead and bring it out here. We had a great time.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
It was really fun, very refreshing to be able to take a break. Surprising, all of the Corona stuff has gotten worse.
Yes, because we when we first started, Miami had closed their beaches and their state parks and their boat ramps and stuff. But that was, I mean, like 2 counties or a county away or something. And but so did the Keys. So, but Eugene, smart Eugene, had things that were booked and already paid for that facilitated still going onto and into the water.
Because we went snorkeling.
We did.
And we saw that sunken Christ of Jesus.
Yes, the Christ of the Abyss or whatever. I mean, there's
best
like 5
thing we did. I would say best thing we did.
So many fish.
You guys ever go to the Keys or whatever, definitely recommend going and doing that.
We saw a shark.
Yeah, we did see a shark.
A barracuda.
You fed tarpon?
I did. Those things are crazy. They jump so high. It was awesome. Little fish for like a 20-foot fish.
A little bit of island time, right?
Yep.
But we're back to the real world, back to money, back to bills, back to finances, back to how the system's broken and not really working for us. And we have to slave away these 9-to-5s, trying to make a bunch of money for what? To give it away for the necessities? Well, I mean, we have a world of 7 billion. There's not really enough to go around. But I don't know if it's necessarily fair that the 1% at the top, right, that are kind of there because of some generational stuff that may have happened before us, possibly, keeps them there, right? They rig the system a little bit to keep them there, and they go ahead, they got control of the money printer, and of course, they give it to them and their friends first. We're seeing some of it trickle down, right? Possibly another stimulus check coming around.
Yes.
I hear everybody keep mentioning that one over and over again.
I stopped following those things because they made me angry. So, I mean...
Well, I got some cryptocurrency news if you'd like to talk about that
That
instead.
doesn't usually
Samantha.
make me angry. So.
Well, I don't know. We got ETH fees. Beaky. I know that you're upset that the ETH fees are up, but please, man, relax.
Peaky just really needs to be part of the conversation.
Like one of those people that had one too many. No, let me tell you. Well, ETH fees are way up. They're actually higher than Bitcoin's fees right now.
Oh, nice.
So, but I mean, that says demand, right? DeFi is going strong. I mean, that's kind of one of my other things here is that everyone's talking about DeFi. Is it real? Is it a scam? Oh, I think Beaky might think it's a scam.
I think Beaky does think it's
I mean, everybody has their own opinion on it. We're seeing what? We're seeing $2 billion locked up in DeFi. We're seeing that over the last 30 days, the price of Ethereum fees have been climbing.
I mean, yeah.
We've seen quite a bit of Bitcoin move into Ethereum.
Yes. That one I don't like so much, but yes.
We're not seeing the price of Ethereum go up, though.
That's true.
So the demand to purchase more or hold on to it for long term isn't necessarily there, I guess, right? Because that would drive up the price. Or is it just around the corner?
Dun, dun, dun. Yes, who knows? Magic
Who knows?
8 Ball.
I mean, we got Doge pumping, right? We got the guys on TikTok.
Yes, okay.
We got a bunch of people on TikTok talking about how you should go out and invest $25 in Doge, and if they can go ahead and get everybody in TikTok to do that, it'll pump the price of Bitcoin up, and it'll be worth like $10K. Like your $25 investment.
Yes.
I don't know. You think Gen Z can actually create a pump and dump situation to help manipulate the markets to put a little bit of money in their pocket? I mean, it's up like 11.5% right now, but we're looking at like 0.2 of a cent.
Yeah, I mean, I was going to say its jumping off point was not very.
Yeah, but $25 into 10K. That's a real long shot.
That is. I don't even know what kind of X value that is off, the top of my head. But yes.
So what do we got going on in the chat? Who's hanging out with us?
Nothing.
You guys got to comment. You got to tell us what you got going on. You got to tell us if there's a reason that we came back from vacation and that you guys care about carrying a conversation, right? Because this is personally how I think we get the real conversation going about Bitcoin is that we get out here, we talk about it, we're honest. Because it's a lot of, like, I watched Ivan earlier today. And I mean, I like Ivan. Let's not get me wrong or anything. But you can really just tell he's shilling his classes, right? He's shilling the leverage trading. But, I mean everybody gets to get paid. Biggie, chill.
He is, super too excited.
I mean, I'm excited too, right? This is the best part of our lives is seeing you guys. It feels good being refreshed, being back out here, being able to get back at it. The ball and grind of trying to promote Bitcoin, right? Because it has no marketing department. If you really care about the future, if you care about changing and separating state from finance, you need to do a little something. I mean, getting Bitcoin and opting out of the system is a great way to start, right? Supporting the Bitcoin network by sending a few small transactions or running a node or plugging in a miner or anything like that, that really helps. Getting out here and doing what we're doing, I mean, that's another way about it.
Yep.
Being a merchant and, accepting it for goods and services, that helps quite a bit.
I mean, I look at it as anything helps Bitcoin, okay? Whatever one you want to go with, anything. You want to write a song about it, because trust me, there's 10 that I know of.
Yeah, there's quite a few.
So, I mean, whatever maybe it'll get people talking, and that is the entire point. Because the more you hear it, the more you wonder, the more questions, and then it's just oh, what? Light bulb, okay.
I mean, I've said it, a bunch of times. And this is a nice, peaceful revolution because it is easy to opt out. We got a lot of third parties sitting on the sidelines looking to make a little more fiat to help us opt out. Cash App, even though I can't get it to work for me. I know a bunch of people get it to work for them. But Gemini, I always recommend Gemini. They're great. They work really well. They get their KYC done pretty quickly.
They do. Because your brother did his, and I mean, it was like within a day or two. They were like, "Yep, we know who you are. Awesome. There you go. Do your thing."
Yeah, I mean, I want to slow people down a bit too. You don't want them to rush into this. That's when it leaves a bad taste in their mouth because the price drops. It is super volatile. They buy more than they think they should, and they think they're going to get rich overnight. Oh, he's not going to go anywhere, Samantha. He's all perched up. He's excited for the show. He's just going to be vocal here. There's no way around it. It is what it is.
Okay, so children and birds, you can't control the noises that they make.
No.
Cool. All right, Zaza is here.
Zaza, buddy, I'm glad that you could make it out here. Fantastic.
Bitcoin Jake is here.
Bitcoin Jake,
Hello.
awesome.
He says he's been so busy. Changed my server setup a bit. Things are running great now. About to link a library. Minecraft treasure also. I like that you do your little Easter eggnesses. Yes, I do like, I don't know. I like the stupid stuff. I remember like in the chapter books where you got to choose your own side, like, oh yeah, no, I want to go this way. Oh, I was so dorky. I used to read all of the versions that you could go. Oh yeah. You get a lot out of that book.
So, we were talking quite a bit while we were out on vacation, right?
Yeah, because it was vacation,
Yeah, and we were talking about the show.
We were.
We were talking about ways to make it better, ways to expand it, and we were thinking about, I don't know, bringing more to the show. Beaky man.
Woo! Oh, so you want to be right there, but you don't want anybody to pick you up. I see how it is.
Ooh, got people there from 4-wheelers on the road.
And now we have a neighbor. Actually, I don't even know if they are neighbors.
You can never predict a live show. That's what's great about it. Turns too loud and redneck neighbors riding 4-wheelers without mufflers, it seems like.
So, I mean, yeah. So, Beaky wants to be vocal, but no FaceTime. Like, none. That makes sense.
All right. So, wait, where was I? Vacation, talking about the show, talking about expanding a little more, talking more about ourselves, I guess, because we are real people. We know that the show has been on running for a long time. Bitcoin does make sideways action. We're not really here for news, right? That's not what we are. We're a nonprofit who likes to spread awareness and adoption, but there's other stuff involved, right? We've had lots of opinions on COVID. We've had opinions on the printing of money and the shutdown, and
we like to have conversation.
Yeah. So we were wondering if you guys want us to keep the show going this way, like a 60-40 split, 70-30, or if we should try to just lean back more, digging into more Bitcoin news, coming out here with more than 3 talking points. Go ahead, you can comment now. If you're watching on the uptake, and comment down below after. I always go ahead and read them. That's why I let you know by giving it the thumbs up and the heart from the channel. Sharing this out is always a great way to help out the channel too. I have links down below to the other social media platforms I'm posting to. And there's also free email help desk. It's at eugeneforest20@gmail.com. There's also a Proton mail if you want to keep things private. I seen that our dark web video still climbing, still our most watched video, getting way up there. I think we're almost up at 9,000 views on it. So it is going to be it is our #1 most watched video.
It is, yes, because
I wish we'd done better, of course, but that's usually how those things roll.
It's like every time you look back, it's always like, man, I could have, not had stitches if I just did. I could have not broke up with blah, blah, blah if I just did. Bitcoin Jake said someone won $100 in the library on the beta test. Oh, nice. And the treasure in it. Oh, what? Okay.
Yeah, things like that always get people talking, creates a nice buzz about it, gets more people interactive. I love everything that brings people to Bitcoin. right? I mean, even with this silly TikTok stuff pumping Doge, some of these people that get into it or start reading it, they'll trickle into Bitcoin. I mean, it'll get them realizing that cryptocurrency is real and that people are accepting it, and it is a great way to transact some value without using the third parties, right? I mean, not all cryptocurrencies are created equal, but the ideal of understanding that there's more than just a paper US dollar bill is a big step. Because a lot of people that, it's the dollar bill, and that's the only thing that's real. And that's not necessarily true. We can trade in whatever we want to trade with each other. That's how we get to opt out of the system with Bitcoin.
Well, Josh is here. Hi, Josh.
Josh, buddy, I'm glad that you could make it, my friend.
Josh says that he is okay either way. Broader discussion is cool. Okay.
All right.
Paul Rouleau says that he will be here, whatever the format.
Buddy, I'm glad that you're hanging out and listening to us and part of our great friendship, right? I mean, this is a nice, close community. We all know each other. We talk to each other in everyone else's chat. I mean, even if we don't got much going on in this and on the show, it's always great to be able to let everybody get together, right? And talk in the chat.
Oh, yes. I mean, I don't know. I love our chat. I love our community. I love our peoples. Zaza says that he likes hearing the news, but short and sweet is okay too. And he also agrees with Paul. All right. So apparently everybody's going to watch you no matter what dumb shit you say.
Well, I mean, I think that's kind of what is part of all of it, is that we just, we keep it real. We're real people that are trying to make it, and keeping the perspective, right? Because perspective is everything.
It is.
Being able to spend time with each other and ultimately just achieve the goals of enriching each other's lives. I don't care how much money I have or how much money there is or who owes what and what government is what, as long as we can be okay to each other.
Oh, all warm and fuzzy. All right.
So, I mean, I don't really have much more here, just the TikTok, the ETH. Oh, did you see the Kanye West stuff?
For president?
Yeah.
Oh, my Jesus. Yes, a little.
And that Elon Musk was supporting him. And then also that because, he came and said these things, I guess they released some of his, the loans that the government just gave. His two companies got like a $2 million loan and a $5 million loan.
Because they were hurting, I'm sure. Okay. Wow. Nice.
I mean, it's funny. It's funny, everything that's going on. I've seen some of the Trump commercials that have been playing on YouTube.
Ooh,
those are very, impactful.
We'll go with that. I would like to say propagandic, but hey, whatever,
I have opinion in neither direction.
I think it's funny as hell. All of it. All directions. It is funny. Not like, ooh, funny. Zaza says Kanye 2020, baby.
I mean, this year is going crazy enough where frig it.
I mean, I was like, as soon, because I believe that you brought this up, and then I started actually seeing things that yes, this was a real something. Because quite honestly, I don't look at my social media or the internet like as much as Eugene does, So he had seen it already. It was like, oh yeah, no, it's like a real thing. Well, I just started thinking like, so Kim Kardashian is going to be the first lady. Like, what the hell is that? Like, how does
America.
That work?
It's America. Come on, it's the end of times. You didn't know.
I'm just saying, like, ooh. And now they wear a lot of matchy outfits and crap. So it's like, I don't even know. But in the same aspect, I mean, the circus that we got going right now, you might as well just keep it going. I mean, right?
I don't know. It's stuff like this that makes me glad that we have Bitcoin, as part of our arsenal of survival.
I believe Kim Kardashian has Bitcoin too. I mean, I don't know what to think anymore about anything. It is like all of what is supposed to be human like reality is very shock value now.
I mean, all right, well, what we read today that they are going to force the schools here in Florida open the 1st of August, pretty much. And in class, all the students, all services, 5 days a week. But then we also see that this Wednesday, so tomorrow, right?
Yes.
Everything in Miami and Dade County, which is very large, is going to be shutting down and going back to stage 1.
Like
no
no
gyms,
gyms,
no
no bars,
restaurants
no
in
nothing.
person. Right. Very mixed signals once again.
I mean, just like the first time around, they were quarantining people from like New York and Chicago and like the northern. And now apparently we're the ones that are like the highly contaminated, you know. So
Well,
like we're getting quarantined.
I'm glad that we did a staycation and just went down to the Keys.
Yes, yes. And I mean, quite honestly, we really didn't get too close to anybody. I mean, we were there for nature and things that we could do that were
But we walked
actually
around.
out.
We walked around DeVol Street one of the last nights, and it was pretty sparse.
It was.
Usually you watch the videos and stuff, and everyone's shoulder to shoulder, and there's not enough room. But with all the bars being closed down, and everyone worried about Corona and the mandatory face masks everywhere you went, I mean, it was probably 100 feet between everybody.
I mean, yeah, no, there was a lot because we went to the Southern Point like thing, and I mean, there was like little stickers all down this like sidewalk.
Stand here.
And everybody was like for real, like very much like. I mean, it was a huge line when we first looked at it, and then but it was like, I mean, I don't even know anymore. But then in the same aspect, we went to Brevard County. And they did not have any of that stuff. Like literally their bars were open. You didn't have to wear face masks in any of the establishments. They still had the if you would like to. So it's like, I don't even know anymore. I don't know anymore. Like I guess I just now have a face mask with me at all times. And if that sign says you have to, or that person at the door, then that's what happens.
Oh, I forgot. Josh is in the chat, right?
Yes.
You got to go check out his videos. He did the Clippets from Ivan. Remember I showed you when we were out on vacation?
Yes.
So you guys got to go check that out. I had also linked to it on my Twitter and my Facebook as well.
Okay, Josh, speaking of Josh, says Kanye uttered Bitcoin twice and people freak out. I'd rather McAfee. That would be some funny
would be scary.
Shit. Like
scary, like anarchy, free for all.
Like Mad Max is president, like for real.
Mad Max style.
Like, I mean, I could see it. Ooh, that podium. What? I'm not even sure anymore. Dear God, I don't know. Oh, Micah, your brother is in the chat.
Nice, Micah. But another thing, talking about the show, is that we reconnected with some old friend of ours.
Yes.
That we haven't talked to in like 18 years, because it was back when you were pregnant with little Eugene.
It was actually right before and then like in the very beginning, because I did actually move to New York, like for like his birth. He was born in New York. But yes. But fun times then, and
they're intelligent people, and they could carry a conversation. And we talked about Bitcoin a little bit while we were hanging out with them. So maybe we'll have to finagle on-air interview.
They had heard about it once before this. The whole sushi, like you just got to stuff it in there a couple times. Because they really were like, oh no, like this is not the first. Yes, and tell me more. And how does this work? And what are we talking about with that? And I mean, even better, the man's an accountant.
Yeah.
Yes, we were trying to finagle, so hopefully maybe we'll be able to have some interviews or an interview with 1 to 2 people. Zaza says planting seeds. And Josh says that he's glad that we like the Ivan clips. Yes.
Nice. So we started doing a little sanding on the bus today. Did a couple test spots, trying to get it ready. Going to be painting that soon. So look forward to those photos. We're going to be putting them up on the Twitter and the Facebook as well. I might use it as a thumbnail when it's done, so you guys have the opportunity to see it.
Yeah.
But hoping for 2021, right? I mean, with the way everything's looking, we're hoping for some EDM festivals in 2021. We're looking to get back out there again. Looking for help, like always, when it goes to happen. Nothing now, right? But we're going to be, making brochures, wanting people to join us.
Oh, yeah, Eugene's a planner. Like, he plans way far out. So,
well, I mean,
this is the seeds of
it's August.
Of course,
August is going to be here before you know it.
And then December, and then bam.
So, I mean, you got to plan. You got to have the money ready. You got to get the tickets. You got to plan the event. You got to order
have the
flyers.
concept of like, you know, the billfold or the trifold or the what are we doing brochure.
Hey, when you're trying to get random people off of the internet to come join you at music festivals and pass out Bitcoin flyers, yeah, it takes a lot of work.
I mean,
it's all right. I'll just start saying it now and keep saying it till I get someone to come out there with me.
Someone give us other ideas. It's just me and him.
All right. So what do we got going on in the chat? Anything at all? Let us know what you're thinking. I mean, if you got anything else you want to talk about, please go ahead and put that in the chat as well. Otherwise, we'll start closing down this episode. Super excited about being back out here. Remember, Bitcoin and Coffee is never going anywhere unless YouTube likes to do away with us. But if you follow the other social media links and they ever do anything, because we know the cryptocurrency purge is real on YouTube, we'll come back. We'll come back on another channel. We'll do something else. We're going to keep fighting the good fight. The revolution is real. If they strike at us, it just means we're doing something right.
Yep.
Well, they've taken some swings. I mean, we've had quite a few strikes and weeks off of air and everything else in the last 3 years. So, and it's only getting worse. I mean, we're only catching more and more flack from the powers that be secretively in YouTube to curve the media.
Yeah, what was the Gandhi? First they laugh at you, then they fight you. Yeah. You guys know. Everybody knows. That's one of the famous ones.
All right. Do we got anything going on in that chat? Does anybody else have any other thoughts or opinions, or is that going to be it for us this evening?
No, we are good. Oh, James Benhart said you should try a show with a Bitcoin family channel.
With a Bitcoin family? Oh, like it's another channel?
Ah.
I don't know who they are. We'll have to look them up and check into it.
Yeah.
I'm always open to the idea of doing interviews with people.
Like a real family? Oh, well, is it the one? No, it's not the one that's living on
the
Bitcoin.
One that
is
travel.
Oh, do they have the bus or is it just an RV?
No, they're just traveling all over the place. Every time I see them now, I follow them on a couple of their stuff, like on Twitter. They're always in the tropics, but that would be Australia cool. And everything like that.
Oh, shut up.
Yeah, he must have done real well with Bitcoin.
Yep, the one who sold everything for Bitcoin. All right, yes, we are talking about the same family. All right.
He's much more famous than us. He probably wouldn't give me much of the time of day.
Oh, you never know. I mean, we can flaunt our chickens and be like, come on, man, we're real cool. Just like 5 minutes of your time. You never know. You never know.
I don't know. We used to reach out to people and try to get interviews. It seemed like a lot of work, and a lot of people started kind of blowing us off or not really showing up. And we were, going like here, waiting to go live, and they wouldn't join us. So it's easier to.
Yeah, that's always scary when you're all like, oh, and
our guest isn't joining us. So let's just fly by the seat of our pants.
You're not going to get an extra person. Sorry, everybody.
But.
Yeah.
If someone wants to do a show with us, of course, we're always open to the ideal. We would never turn anyone away, right?
Well, James is down for it. He says that we would be good together, all of us. Okay. And Zaza says that, yes, crossover shows can be good. Mm-hmm. So you never know, man. All right. Maybe we can try. I don't know. See, I'm not. Yeah, I don't do what is it? Is it soliciting? Like, is that what advertisement is or whatever?
But we are soliciting. We're soliciting Bitcoin right now.
Oh, that's true, I guess. Okay, I don't know how to solicit myself very well, then I guess. I don't know how to sell.
You should probably stop while you're ahead here, Samantha.
I'm just saying, you know what I mean? It's I don't know, what... Yeah. You'll be writing that email, so it's okay.
All right, you guys. Have a great evening. Take care of each other. Remember what's really important. Remember to keep that BTC safe. Later, guys.
Bye, guys.